Good morning. This is day 7. I think I've been on the sugar diet for 1 week. I'm feeling super duper lean this morning because yesterday I decided to just do the fruit. I left out my rice, a lean protein. Now I was only having about a cup of rice and some lean protein in the evening, but I cut it out yesterday. I decided to listen to Cole Robinson and try an absolute pure sugar fast, and I was down about 1 solid pound. Now we know that's not a solid pound of fat, but I wanted to push the needle a little bit and just try a sugar fast. But eating so much and having the scale even just stay the same, but feeling leaner for me is a win. I think it's hysterical, and who would have thunk it? Back in the day, I do remember the low-fat, high-carb diets. I think it was Dean Ornish. Anyway, boy, did I come full circle. But I just want to report in that a pure sugar fast seems to really push the needle, and I'm going to try it again today. Not try it. I'm going to do it again today. It's actually super duper easy to do. I think the first 5 days I was on this diet, maybe it's psychological, but I felt like I really needed the rice. And now I'm realizing, no, I could do without the rice. And I could do without a lean protein for a couple of days, just to see if I can't push a little bit. I'm trying to change the body composition just a little. I'm super lean on my upper body, and I just have some areas in my lower body. So that's what I'm doing. I think I will put together another full day of eating, doing just the sugar fast. Oh, and somebody was asking me about calories. So I kind of guesstimated that I'm having at least 1 full cup of sugar. You know, I pour sugar on my fruit at pretty much each meal, and there's sugar in my creamy, and 1 cup of sugar is 770 calories. So just the sugar alone is almost 1,000 calories. And then I'm just eating a bunch of fruit, which has to equal, oh my goodness, how much calories in my fruit? I don't know. Seems like it would be a lot. So maybe I'm eating 1,800 calories, if I were to guess, at least on the fruit, you know, the pure sugar fast, no carbs, in the form of sugar, no protein. So I don't know. The calories would be so difficult to calculate. So I'm afraid I can't really do that, but I don't think I'm losing weight due to that. I think the FGF21 hormone must be revving up the metabolism. And on top of that, my Oura ring that I've been wearing for over a year just keeps telling me my readiness score is in the 60s and 70s due to my heart rate being elevated. The only reason why my heart rate would be elevated is if my metabolic rate is up, because I'm not sick and I'm not constantly doing cardio. So it's kind of funny. But I'm out for a nice morning walk. I haven't eaten yet. I didn't wake up hungry. I know you're supposed to eat within 30 minutes of waking up, but I have so much energy. I wanted to go for a little morning walk, and my dog is a little chunky, so I'm getting her exercise. Anyway, I'll show you all my meals again today. Yeah, that's all I got. Breakfast, you ask? What am I having for breakfast this morning? Is canned fruit. This is peaches and pineapple in the juice that it came in, and I added sugar. It's very, very sweet. Nobody else in this house was on the sugar diet. So, how much would I say I have? I really eat to satiety, but I would say I'm having a nice sized bowl. If I'm hungry, I'll have more. And I do this morning, I pour extra sugar on there, but not too much. And that is my first meal. So we'll see what the day brings, but I'm gonna chow down on this, and I'll see you at meal 2. I'm back, I almost forgot. I also had, when I came back from my walk, which wasn't very long, was this Dole pineapple juice, and I had to add sugar. This is not sweet enough. So I added about 2 tablespoons of sugar to this, mixed it up in a cup. It was delicious. Why is everything so much better when you add sugar? I love it. So I did have that too. See why it would be super hard to count calories? This is 100 calories. 2 tablespoons of sugar is probably another 100 calories. So 200 calories. Bowl of fruit. I don't know. See, it's too hard to check. Maybe 400, 500 calories a meal, and I'm having about 4 meals. Anyway, see why it would be really hard. But yeah, whoever's keeping track of calories, whoever wants to count calories, I'm just going to show my meals, and you can kind of guesstimate how many calories per meal. But again, I'm strictly doing a sugar fast today, which means no carbohydrates in the form of rice or potatoes or bread, and I'm not going to do any protein again today. And I just want to see what the scale reads tomorrow. I'm super curious, and it's pretty easy to do. So this is my full day of a pure sugar fast, and that was meal 1. Okie doke. This is just to wrap up my video that I started this morning. Changed my top because it is so hot here. I'm in Missouri, and it's just a hot day. I had to go outside. We're getting something with the pool fixed, and it was just one of those days. But I came in, I had a couple of lollipops, I had a container of cotton candy, I ate a little bit more fruit, I was super hungry. And it is so hard to do a full day of eating, because all you do is kind of eat when you're hungry, and it's really difficult to just pick up the camera. But I can't even guess how much I ate, but I had more fruit with the sugar, canned fruit. You know, today's another day where I'm just going to do a pure sugar fast. Even though those crackers from Trader Joe's I shared with you, they're in my mind, like I'm thinking about them and I want them, but I'm not going to do it. I really don't want to have any rice. Yeah, I want to push through one more day of just a pure sugar fast. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go back to having, you know, pure sugar fast during the day, and then in the evening allow myself either potato. Now remember, I'm allowed veggies and I'm allowed other things doing a pure sugar fast, but you know, I'm not much of a, today I'm just gonna pretty much do sugar. So I made myself, probably not gonna be able to do this with one hand. Yes, I am. Hold the phone. I made another creamy. This is not, I definitely skipped a bunch of stuff that I ate today. Sorry. Oh, I forgot what I put in this. So this is my creamy. This is my sorbet. It really makes, I have the larger Ninja creamy, but those little bits and pieces are Lucky Charm marshmallows. Very little cornstarch in there. So not 100% sugar fast, but I didn't even use 1/4 of a cup. Maybe I used 1/4 of a cup. But I use these Lucky Charms for the mix-in. If you have a Ninja Creamy, you know. If you know, you know. But I'm about to sit down with a spoon. This is going to cool me off too, which is great because I'm really warm. I don't know if that's the increased metabolism. I'm really not very heat sensitive. Oh my God, that creamy is going to be yummy. But I just wanted to sign out because I want to post this video. This is day 2 on a pure sugar fast. A little bit of cornstarch in the Lucky Charms marshmallows. It's late in the afternoon. What am I going to have after this? If I get hungry, I'll probably just have more of my fruit in a very sweet syrup. And, oh, I had a bunch of, I know what else I ate today. I didn't count how many dates I had. I would guess 5 dates. They were delicious and they hit the spot. So yeah, eat when you're hungry. And that's about all. So if there's any questions, I know you guys will post questions, but I just wanted to get this uploaded. I will check in tomorrow and we'll see how day 2 of the sugar fast goes. Have a great day. Bye.